minute can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power. Read and rise higher. 9R Tree. Better life begins in a book.
Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to 9R Tree's podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book, Crystals for Beginners. The Guide to Get Started with the Healing Power of Crystals by Frazier is a practical, approachable entry point into the world of crystal healing. Written specifically for newcomers, it strips away intimidating jargon and mystical confusion to focus on clear, step-by-step guidance. The book introduces what crystals are, how they are believed to interact with energy, and how to begin using them for emotional balance, spiritual growth, and everyday well-being. Rather than overwhelming readers with obscure stones, Frazier concentrates on a manageable selection of widely available crystals, offering simple instructions for choosing, cleansing, and working with them. With an emphasis on safety, intention, and personal experience, Crystals for Beginners serves as a roadmap for building your own crystal toolkit. Whether you are simply curious or ready to incorporate crystals into your self-care routine, this guide helps you start confidently and mindfully, even if you have never held a crystal before. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, Foundations of Crystal Energy and Healing. A central topic of Crystals for Beginners is understanding what crystals are and why many people believe they have healing properties. Frazier explains that crystals form in the Earth's crust under specific geological conditions, which give each stone its unique structure and energetic vibration. She introduces the concept of subtle energy fields in and around the body and describes how crystals are thought to interact with these fields, supporting emotional, physical, and spiritual balance. Instead of demanding blind belief, Frazier encourages readers to treat crystal work as a complementary practice rather than a replacement for medical care, emphasizing responsibility and discernment. She covers basic metaphysical ideas such as chakras, auras, and intention, explaining them in plain language. This foundation helps readers see crystals not as magic objects, but as tools that can focus attention, support mindfulness, and anchor personal rituals. By setting this grounded context, the book prepares beginners to explore crystal work with curiosity, respect, and realistic expectations. Secondly, choosing, cleansing, and caring for crystals. Another major focus of the book is practical guidance for selecting and caring for your crystals. Frazier walks readers through intuitive and practical methods of choosing stones, such as noticing which crystals draw your eye or feel comfortable in your hand, and combining that with knowledge of each stone's traditional properties. She explains how to source crystals responsibly, considering both ethical mining practices and personal budget. Once you have your stones, the book outlines several ways to cleanse them of accumulated energies, including running water, salt, smoke, sound, and moonlight, while also noting which methods may damage certain crystals. Frazier details how to charge and program your stones with specific intentions, turning them into personalized tools for goals like stress relief, protection, or creativity. She also covers how to store, handle, and respect crystals so they remain energetically clear and physically safe. This topic ensures that beginners feel confident in every step, from the moment they encounter a crystal in a shop to its ongoing role in their daily life. Thirdly, Profiles of Essential Beginner-Friendly Crystals. Crystals for Beginners devotes a substantial portion of the book to clear, organized profiles of popular stones that are particularly suitable for newcomers. Frazier highlights a core toolkit, including crystals such as clear quartz, amethyst, rose quartz, citrine, black tourmaline, selenite, and others. For each stone, she outlines key correspondences, color, chakra associations, elemental links, and primary energetic themes such as protection, love, clarity, grounding, or abundance. Practical uses are described in accessible terms, such as placing amethyst by the bed to support restful sleep, or carrying rose quartz to encourage self-love and compassion. She also explains combinations of stones that work synergistically, helping readers build small curated sets to address common intentions like stress relief or emotional healing. Importantly, the profiles are written without overwhelming scientific detail or esoteric complexity, so even someone brand new to the subject can quickly understand what each crystal is commonly used for and how to incorporate it into their routine. Fourthly, simple practices, rituals, and everyday uses. Beyond theory, Frazier gives step-by-step instructions for using crystals in everyday life. She explains how to create small rituals that fit easily into modern routines, meditating while holding a stone, placing crystals in specific areas of the home, or setting up a simple altar for reflection. The book offers guidance on using crystals in meditation to quiet the mind or focus on a particular intention, as well as ways to incorporate stones into breathing exercises, journaling, or affirmation practices. There are suggestions for wearing crystals as jewelry, carrying them in a pocket or bag, and placing them under pillows or on desks to influence the atmosphere. Frazier also discusses crystal grids, showing how to arrange stones in geometric patterns to amplify a specific goal. These instructions are designed to be flexible, not dogmatic, so readers can adapt them to their personal beliefs and schedules. By presenting concrete, manageable practices, the book demystifies crystal healing and turns it into a practical, experiential path rather than a purely theoretical interest. Lastly, safety, ethics, and integrating crystals with self-care. A vital theme in Crystals for Beginners is the emphasis on ethics, safety, and realistic integration into a broader self-care system. Frazier repeatedly stresses that crystals are complementary tools and should not replace professional medical or psychological treatment. She encourages readers to see crystal work as one element in a holistic approach to wellness that might also include therapy, healthy lifestyle choices, and spiritual or mindfulness practices. The book touches on the environmental and ethical issues around crystal mining, inviting readers to buy from reputable sources and to consider the human and ecological impact of their purchases. Frazier also addresses psychological safety, reminding beginners to stay grounded, remain critical thinkers, and avoid fear-based superstition. She guides readers to listen to their own experiences, notice what practices genuinely help, and gently release what does not. By framing crystal use within a responsible, compassionate, and realistic context, the book helps ensure that beginners build a sustainable, empowering practice rather than chasing quick fixes or magical thinking. In conclusion, Crystals for Beginners is best suited for people who are curious about crystal healing but do not know where to start, as well as anyone who has a small collection of stones and wants to use them more intentionally. The book is written in clear, non-intimidating language, making it accessible even if you have no prior knowledge of energy work or spirituality. It can benefit your life by offering practical, calming rituals that encourage mindfulness, self-reflection, and emotional balance. Instead of promising miracles, Karen Frazier shows how crystals can support your intentions, help you create soothing spaces, and act as physical reminders of your goals and values. You should choose this book over many others because it focuses on clarity, safety, and practicality rather than dense theory or exaggerated claims. Its crystal profiles are organized for quick reference, and its step-by-step practices are easy to apply in real life, giving you a reliable foundation for building your own meaningful crystal practice. If you would like to support Karen Frazier, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.
1 minute can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power, read and rise higher. 9 or tree, better